Hi everyone, for today's video, it's a beauty haul video. So I've actually bought some stuff from different department stores and drugstores here in Manila because it's around this time of the year that I actually like to shop for things that I need in preparation for next year. So I have stuff here from Mercier, Nars, Bobbi Brown, and I've also bought some stuff from Watson's, which is like a CVS or a Boots here in the Philippines, so it's comparable to that. Well, the main reason why I actually like purchasing makeup stuff around this time of the year because it's the holiday season, and the great thing about restocking my kit, I'm buying stuff at this time, is that we have a lot of minis coming out, we have a lot of travel sizes, and also we have some limited editions that are extremely collectible. So that's also one thing that I like about shopping during the holidays. And the other thing also is that most brands right now give out a lot of freebies because it's the holiday season, which in itself is quite nice to receive, especially if you've been an avid fan of a brand for a really long time and they give you stuff. It's really it warms my heart. So that in itself actually makes your shopping experience much more enjoyable. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the different products that I bought and why I bought them from a specific brand, and also I'm gonna give you guys some of my latest observations with some of the brands that I've bought some stuff at because some of them have actually leveled up, so I'm quite excited for this video. Okay, so the first haul that we have here is from Mercier. I've actually opened this already, mainly because I wanted to check if I got all the right products that I ordered from their online store. So that's the great thing that I have observed with Mercier ever since they were bought out by Shiseido. They have leveled up their marketing campaigns, and also they were able to create an online presence here in the Philippines, because before there was no online presence for Mercier, and actually it was quite difficult sometimes for me to get the products that I like because the merchandisers did not stock up on these things. But I could see right now that they have indeed leveled up, and they have made the shopping experience much more enjoyable. And then I've also noticed that they are much more gracious right now in giving out freebies and also discounts online and in store. Now for me, this is great because I have been a fan of this brand ever since you know, before I turned professional. So that was like 13 years ago. So I have been through a lot with Mercier. I have been through changes in product design, changes in the products, and changes in formulation, things like that. Even like colors, like I have passed through colors that are no longer available and I wish they would return it, but anyway, that's another vlog. But yeah, so it's a great thing to experience these new things at Mercier right now. And so the three things that I got here is actually from their holiday collection for 2020. Now, as I've said earlier in the video, I like buying or purchasing stuff at this time of the year because they come in minis. Now, the reason why I like purchasing minis is because they would fit in my makeup kit. Because sometimes I have noticed throughout all this time that I have been a makeup artist, sometimes if I buy stuff that is on its regular size, I don't end up using all of it, and you know, it's such a waste of product if I don't use them. So that's why sometimes I prefer actually having a mini, and if I run out of those minis, that's the only time I buy myself a full size of their product because I know I'm gonna use that a lot anyway. And also the reason why I like buying minis is that if I know that the brand that I have purchased from has reformulated or redesigned their packaging and their products, I would like to test them out first before actually purchasing the regular size. The holiday collection for Mercier this year is called Ballet à Paris. So it's inspired from the ballet in Paris, and it's quite an interesting collection actually. I've perused through some of them and I've seen them in store, and it's been interesting. Although I wasn't inclined in purchasing some of their limited edition blushes and eyeshadows and hand creams, it's because I can't use it in my makeup kit. Okay, so first things first, what I have here is the Pure Canvas Primer Triplet. So it is a combination of 3 mini sizes of their primers. I actually love that the packaging comes in red Japanese paper. So cute. And the first primer that we have here is the Blurring Primer. This is 25 ml of product, and it comes in like plastic tube. So this is great. This will fit in my makeup kit. It's not so heavy. The other one that we have here is the hydrating primer. And the last that we have here is the illuminating. So I have noticed that ever since Laura Mercier has been bought out by Shiseido, they have changed some of their packaging, because before the packaging was not like this. Even the colors here is quite different. So one is white, one is like a golden rosy color, and one is like a purplish color, like a light lilac color. So I'm actually looking forward to using this because it's been a while since I've used the primer. I am quite excited to use these three. Okay, next what we have here is the Kisses from the Balcony Lip Glacé collection. Glacé? Glass. So I don't know how to pronounce it. But this is a mini size of 4 lip glosses. Now, let's remove it here. Okay, so it comes in like 4 different colors from light to deep, and then one of the light colors here actually has some glitter on it, while the others look like it's just plain gloss. Now, it's very interesting for me because this is the first time that I'm buying a mini from Laura Mercier, and I would like to try them out. Let's see if they still have that chocolatey smell that Laura Mercier is known to have. Yes, they still have that nice vanilla chocolatey scent that I love, and I'm looking forward to trying these because frankly, when you have regular sized lip glosses, you tend to not finish all of them. So for example, I have these glosses from Laura Mercier before that I've kept just for posterity's sake, and you can see here, wow! Okay, so you can see here that I'm not even halfway down the bottle, like even things like that. So I mean, I find it very wasteful that I'm not able to finish the glosses, but basically it's not my fault because, you know, trends, they come and go. That's the reason why I actually prefer to buy minis, because see, I can't finish them all, so it's such a waste. Okay, next what we have here is the Grand Overture Mini Caviar Quartet. Now, Caviar is actually what Laura Mercier calls their eyeshadow sticks. Now, I have been a fan of the Laura Mercier eyeshadow sticks ever since they came out in 2011. And again, I am purchasing the mini sizes because I have a lot of the full sizes that I have ended up not using. But also I have to say that the packaging that it comes in is quite great. It's like a mini purse. It's very, very cute. So the Caviar Quartet comes in 4 colors. One is matte. Where's the matte color here? So this is the matte eyeshadow stick. So it's a very nice neutral brown. That's great to use in your crease or when you want just to create some definition and shadow. So this is great. Now, I haven't tried the matte Caviar sticks yet, so that's the reason why I bought the mini, because I wanted to try out the mini first, and if I liked the consistency, how it applies, how it glides on the eye, I am going to purchase the regular size. Now, also one of the colors that we have here is rose gold. So this is one of my most favorite colors from the Caviar collection. I have this. I go through this color fast because I noticed that they actually work with different skin tones and with different eye colors. So this is very, very nice to have on my makeup kit. This is magnetic pink. Very, very cute. And this is Intense Moonlight. I think this has a lot of glitters on it. So this is very interesting. So let's try swatching it. Okay, so what we have here are swatches of the 4 Caviar sticks. This is Au Naturel. This is Rose Gold, this is Magnetic Pink, and this is Intense Moonlight. So as you can see, it's very wearable colors with intense shine, especially like the Intense Moonlight and the Magnetic Pink, very, very glittery and very, very shimmery and very metallic-y, which is great. While the Rose Gold is actually quite satiny. And of course, the Au Naturel is a matte color. So that in itself is very, very great. So the colors are very, very girly and very wearable, so I like that. And I got these at a very heavily discounted price, which is actually great, and I do appreciate that the sales associate actually told me and gave me a coupon, because I think it was just great timing that when I went there, I was actually planning to purchase this, and the girl, Linda, told me like, oh, we have like a promotion that if you purchase these things online, you have a coupon for at least 1,000 pesos off. So that in itself gave me some great savings for this collection, and I'm so excited to try this, and I'm so happy that I have this in my kit. Okay, for my next purchase, it's actually still from Mercier, and I actually purchased these at their counter in Rustan's Alabang. So this is just a combination again of some eyeshadows. So first is the Caviar sticks. One is in rose gold and the other is in intense rose gold. So I'm actually looking forward to using this too. Most especially, I would like to try the intense rose gold color because I was quite intrigued when I saw it, when I was like hovering over their website when I saw this, and I said, oh, I would like to try that and see what's the main difference between the intense rose gold and rose gold. I won't be swatching it right now because I want to create a different video for these two, so hang around for that. Okay, now the other thing that I purchased at the counter at Mercier is this African Violet eyeshadow. So this is actually a luster eyeshadow. If you've watched some of my videos, I've actually used this in the Get That Cherry Hill look. I use this eyeshadow on her because it actually works well with people who have brown eyes or with honey colored eyes, or some of those who have a green tint to their eyes. It really makes the eye color pop out. Now, when I bought this, I was also wondering if they repackage it because the thing is, I have noticed when a makeup company gets bought out, I see that they start to repackage some of their makeup. Like for example, the Mercier, aside from the physical packaging, they've changed some of the colors, they changed some of the design, and also like for their blushes, the blushes now have different colors and it's actually much more bigger in size. So I was a little bit worried when I purchased the African Violet eyeshadow because with the Mercier eyeshadows, you can actually customize your own palette. So for example here, so I have a collection of eyeshadows here and I created my own palette. Now this is my old African Violet eyeshadow that I needed to replace. And the great thing about having a customized palette is that you can actually buy a regular sized eyeshadow from Mercier and then put them here and you just create your own mix and match. So this customized palette, you have to like unlock the borders here so that it lifts out, and then you just press out the eyeshadow slowly and then you now have an empty well. Now I was a little bit worried that Mercier might have redesigned their eyeshadow palettes or the packaging for their single eyeshadows. I would have to start at the very beginning again because it means that my customized palettes or my customized well can't be used anymore. But I'm so happy to say that if we remove the lock here and then we just pop the eyeshadow out and then we pop it into the well here, there you go, and then we close the lock. So right now it's a restocked customized palette from Mercier. So if you're wondering, so this is African Violet. It's a very nice violet color with gold shimmer in it that creates a very nice iridescent reflection. Now the wonderful thing about purchasing these three eyeshadow products from the counter in Mercier is that I didn't know that they actually had a promotion going on. And because of the promotion, I was actually given a full-sized pressed translucent powder. So this is the pressed form of their very, very famous blue setting powder. And they also gave me a full size of their cream lipsticks. This looks so cute. I like the color. Very, very summery though. Still no scent. After all, that's a standard operating procedure for American brands to have no scent. So that's also one thing that I was very, very surprised on how gracious they were. The thing is with gift with purchase is that you have to purchase a certain amount of products first. So like in order for me to get these two products for free, I had to purchase around $100 worth of products, or around 4,500 pesos. And also the amazing thing is when I was at the counter, I was talking to Linda and I told her, yeah, I purchased some of your products online. And she goes like, oh, you did? And because of that, she gave me this very nice bag, which is actually great because for the incoming year, I'm actually thinking of how I could downsize my kit and then how I could actually have one specific set of products for one client. And she also gave me this mini velour matte lipstick from them. So I haven't tried this yet from Laura Mercier because after all, I don't really like matte lipsticks, but I'm looking forward to trying this out. And if I like it, I'm gonna buy the regular size. And she also gave me some testers so for their velour lipsticks. Okay, next what we have here is from Nars. And actually, when I went to Nars, I only wanted to purchase the smudge-proof eyeshadow base because this is a staple in my kit. So again, in preparation for next year, I really had to have this. And when I went to the counter of Nars, which is right beside Laura Mercier. By the way, Laura Mercier and Nars now belongs to Shiseido. So Nars and Laura Mercier are now sister companies. So the girl, Kate or Kat, I forgot her name because she's new there, but she says like, oh, Torre, like, you know, we have a promotion if you purchase more than 1,500 pesos, or that's around, I think, $30, you get a freebie. So this is only 1,450, and I go like, oh my god, I am so pressured for the 50 pesos. And I told her I don't really need anything because I already purchased and restocked my Nars stash when I went to the United States early this year. And then I remembered like I actually needed a new sharpener, so I bought myself a sharpener. This is 395 pesos, and it comes in 2 sizes, which is great. I actually have one of this already in my makeup kit, and the reason why I wanted to have another one is because I actually busted my other sharpener, and I have a set of sharpeners for lipsticks, and then I have another set for eyeliners. So it's nice to have 2 different sharpeners for different types of products because they tend to stain each other. I learned this a hard way years ago, so that's why I have a dedicated sharpener for each type of product. And because of buying this, I was able to partake in the promotion, and because of that, they gave me a regular size Orgasm X blush. Now, I was very intrigued by this because I use Orgasm in my makeup kit all the time, not as a blush, but more of like a highlighter, topper of, or a finisher for blushes. And I was very intrigued by this, and let's try swatching this because I've only seen this online. Wow, this is a very intense product. But then again, I just use my fingers for this, so it doesn't have as much shimmer as that of the original Orgasm blush. This has more pigment in it. Oh wow, so I can see like the Orgasm and the Orgasm X working together. So again, this is a great thing about purchasing products at this time of the year because the brands like are very giving. And the thing I've also noticed is that, I'm just gonna remove this. And the thing that I've also noticed when Laura Mercier and Nars was bought out by Shiseido, these 2 brands have been very giving with their giveaways. Okay, now I also didn't purchase much of the holiday collection from Nars because what I saw on the counter, they just mostly had minis, and I wasn't in the market really for mini lip balms and mini blushes because I don't like the sizes of their mini blushes from Nars because they're the size of their single eyeshadow, and I practically have difficulty getting my brush into the pan because it's very small. I was really hoping that this year they would have had released something similar to what they released for their holiday 2019, like a lip velvet matte lipstick with the actual lip gloss combination. I would have loved to see that. Yeah, so that's what I got from Nars. And the other thing that I also have from the bag is that they also gave me some testers for their lipsticks and also for their foundations and for their concealers. Okay, next I went to Bobbi Brown and I purchased my favorite eyeliner, my favorite gel eyeliner. This is black ink, as you can see here. So I'm just restocking this, preparing this for next year. And by the way, Bobbi Brown, Nars, and Laura Mercier, they're actually beside each other in Rustans. So Rustans is like our high-end department store here, which is similar to Saks Fifth Avenue or Bloomingdale's or even Selfridges. Now, what's the other one in the UK? Harrods. By the way, in Rustans, if you purchase, I think more than 4,500 pesos, they give you a bag like this, and it's actually tied into their frequent shoppers program. So every time you use this and you shop in Rustans, you get points for actually just bringing this. Okay, next I went to Beauty Bar, so it's a different department store, all beauty for hair and makeup. And I purchased the K Palette eyeshadow pens, of course, very important, a staple in my kit. I actually use this in my eyebrow 101 video, So if you're interested to see how this looks like, check that out. I'm gonna put a link down below. And the other thing that I bought at the beauty bar is this Not Your Mother's Beach Babe texturizing sea salt spray. I actually use this to create texture in the hair. Let me just say that I am not a hairstylist, but I am a session stylist. So if I am going to the studio, I can actually style hair, but I cannot cut, color, and do other magical tricks on hair because I wasn't trained for that. So anyway, back to this. So this is what I use to make the hair look like it's very, very beachy and very, very wavy and very, very texturized. So I like using this. Okay, next, Watson's. When I went to Watson's, I also bought this volumizing mousse. This is from White Rain, the OG of mousses. I've seen this in department stores here in the Philippines for a really long time, and I have to say that this is the only mousse that I have tried that actually works in creating volume in the hair. So if I'm working with hair that's quite limp or someone who has placed a lot of leave-on conditioner on the hair, I actually use this just to help lift the hair. So that's why I always go back to this hair mousse no matter what. Now, the other thing that I also purchased from Watson's is this makeup remover wipes. This is from Purederm. So this is a Korean brand, and it's very rare that I actually use makeup wipes. I only use this for emergency or like when I need to remove makeup from my hands when I am working on set, when I don't have time to go to the sink to wash my hands off. So I actually use this. It's a staple in my kit. And lastly, I went to the Japan home store and I purchased this glove. So this is actually to aid you while you're blow drying your hair. But I don't really need this when I blow dry hair, but I actually bought this because I bought curling irons recently, and the curling irons actually did not have a tongue in it to hold the hair. So I needed to have something that will protect my hand as I curl the hair and hold it near the barrels. I said to myself when I saw this, if this works for blow drying hair, this will also help me in protecting my hand when I am actually curling hair. So that's the reason why I bought it, and it's only 88 pesos. That's like $2. Okay, so that's it from me today. So I actually purchased a lot of products that are staples in my kit, and the only thing that's new in my kit are the holiday collection from Mercier. So I'm actually looking forward to using those. And then if you have any more questions about the products that I showed you guys today, please leave them down in the comments box below and let's have a conversation about this. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Bye, guys. Somebody's drilling. Anyway, so let's remove the caviar stick. Oh my god. It's still there. This is so great. This is why I love Mercier caviar sticks. They really stay for a long time. Like no matter, like this is like a makeup removing wipe. And it's still there. Amazing, right?